Hello and welcome to my channel, Siriana Tarot. This is going to be a daily reading for November 20th, 2019. This is a reading for the collective, so take what resonates and leave what doesn't. I just want to send a huge thank you and a warm virtual hug to all of my new and returning subscribers, and thank you for being on this journey with me. It really means the world to me. As I'm doing the reading and shuffling the cards, or trying to shuffle the cards here, I'm going to ask that you guys give this video a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, comment, and share if and only if that's something that you would like to do. All right, without further ado, let's go ahead and see what messages Spirit, our angels, our ancestors, our loved ones who have passed, and our spirit guides have for the collective November 20th, 2019. What messages do you have for the collective? November 20th, 2019. All right. Sorry if there's any background noise, you guys. I can't control it. Okay, and your overall message here is the Two of Winter. So this is a very important decision that you guys have to make. All right, so the Two of Winter, this is Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy. It's an indecision, or sorry, it's a decision that you're trying to make. Indecision is holding you back. Make the choice that's best for you rather than trying to please others, feeling trapped between the intellectual and the emotional. So normally we have the Two of Swords and a blindfold, and we have two Aces of Swords. Both of them are right, and it's sort of a dilemma for you. You don't know which one to choose. So this is all about making a decision. The Eight of Summer is the Eight of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. And this is you walking away from something, okay? The desire for a more meaningful life, realizing that it's time to move on, choosing to make major life changes. And underneath that, we have the Ten of Swords, or the Ten of Winter, the resolution of difficulties, a weight lifted off your shoulders, the end of an addiction or codependency. So something that was creating heartbreak and sadness, which came out for us yesterday. Okay, this situation is over. Okay, the Ten of Winter, this is the completion of an ending. And then we have you walking away. But it's you and only you who can make that decision. Okay, so very, very important messages from Spirit. I love the Sun card. 1 and 9 also adds up to 10. All right, so again, we have the completion. And once you make that decision and once you choose yourself, okay, once you choose yourself, then, you know, and what's best for you rather than what for others. I'm getting for some of you, you might not want to walk away from a situation because, you know, you feel like your family or your friends might frown upon it. You know, it's like, you know, this relationship might not be working. Maybe it's a job that you no longer love or that doesn't speak to you or doesn't fulfill you, and you want to follow your own passion, but you're a little bit worried about how other people will see you and will, you know, accept that decision. But Spirit is saying, you know, and like the very beginning of this week, remember it says beginner mind. You've completed something. You're starting out on a new journey. You have to go for it. You have to take that risk. Okay. And so don't let any indecision hold you back. Do what's best for you. Okay. As long as you're not hurting anybody else. The Sun card, and then we have the Strength card. So I've got a lot of Leo energy coming out here in this reading. You may have Leo in your chart, or you may be dealing with Leo, or you just might be sort of displaying that kind of strong, fiery type energy. Now, the 1 and 9 adds up to 10, and then we have 11. So I love this because, again, we have numerology here working in your favor. You know, the completion 10 to 11, you know, is really great, right? Because it's like it's that forward movement, okay, and it's moving forward, moving up and out, okay, of this sort of tense decision-making period, whatever this is, and moving towards your highest good. So the Sun card speaks to creativity. It speaks to children. Again, it can be very Leo. Now we have this guy on a horse running through this field, or jumping over a fence into a field of sunflowers, okay, and he's like, you know, he's blaring this trumpet, and this, I can't help but think of the Judgment card, which is all about up leveling. It's about, you know, you've done all the work, you know, you're being accepted into this new life. You've accepted a new life. You're answering that call, okay. Plans that work out perfectly, amazing ideas that lead to rewards and commendations, gratitude for the blessings of life. So that's you celebrating and you being really happy as soon as you make that decision. As soon as you walk away from whatever it is, this relationship, this job, this situation, could be negative feelings, patterns, behaviors. Yesterday, this this Five of Cups card was all about, focusing on things that frighten and worry you, getting out of that negative vibe, okay, because it's over. Get rid of it. It's done, over. Stick a fork in me. Walking away, not moving on. Look, she's moving into that sun energy, okay, which we see here coming out, leaping and galloping somewhere along the way. Should they find a horse? I feel like she's got a little dog with her, but I don't know. She just has some of her stuff with her. But she'll eventually, get a horse, move really quickly. All right, but she just has to make that decision, okay? So that's you guys, and that's your message from Spirit. Make that decision. Nothing but good will come from doing what's best for you. The Queen of Summer is the Queen of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy, loving, comforting, emotional, intuitive. Listen to your heart, intuitive insights you can trust, taking care of others, and perhaps too much. But I do get that this is actually you. I get that this is your energy. Some of you might be Cancer, Leo, cusp people, cuspers. I'm getting, again, you have to also be really, you have to do, the message here is you have to do what's best for you. You need to walk away from someone or something. Okay, again, it can be a job, it can be a person, it can be you being stuck in negative vibration, lower vibration type energy. And trust your intuition. I mean, that came out yesterday with the High Priestess falling in that final position. Use your intuition, go inwards to see what you have to do. Meditation is going to bring you answers. Okay, the Princess of Winter, we have more swords energy, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Again, you can have that in your chart or be dealing with someone who displays those qualities or has those qualities in their chart. Immediately, I am struck here by the amount of, we've got these amazing big cats here. And so again, for some of you, this is going to be a relationship. I'm getting masculine energy, feminine energy here. Okay, again, pardon the noise. But the Princess of Winter is oftentimes a message. It's a message that usually comes over, over the internet or text message or on social media, something that you don't really want to hear. It's information that can help you, but which can also be difficult to hear. Speaking the truth with kindness, an indigo child or an adult. Okay, so again, you might, I'm getting this might be more you following your dreams. You're probably going to be disappointing people or telling someone that something they don't want to hear. And again, I get this could be your parents, it could be your friends, it could be your partner that you're leaving, that you're following your heart's desire, and you need to really stick with that. You need to be strong. This Strength card is saying the grace and inner strength needed to overcome challenges, the power of kindness and forgiveness. So be kind to yourself and forgive yourself. We have the Lamb and the Lion and that duality within us. Please be kind to yourself during this change. You have to make this decision. This was the decision. You know what you have to do. You need to walk towards this Sun card. You need to do what's best for you, because whatever this situation is, it's over. Okay, there's nothing more here for you to learn. Okay, and it's just holding you back. And some people are going to be disappointed or not going to like to hear that news, but it doesn't really matter. You have to do what's best for you. All right, so I'm just going to pull some Wisdom of the Oracle cards, additional messages for the collective, November 20th, 2019. Okay, time for a nap. Yeah, okay. Between Worlds makes sense. Okay, and then we also have Imagine. This is coming out again. So you're going to find a lot of answers to this problem or to whatever this indecision is that's holding you back. I'm getting this card here, Imagine. You're going to be able to find those answers through meditation. We also have the new moon showing up here twice. So if you look, we have the same exact moon card coming out. And it's interesting here because right now we're going to be moving into this new moon in Sagittarius on November 26th. So you might really, really, really want to keep that time period, mark it on your calendar or what have you. Remember, the new moon is a time to set those intentions. So it might be the time where you make that decision, okay, that's holding you back to move towards the sun, to step out into the sun, to do what's best for you, because you're completing a cycle, something that's no longer serving you. Now, definitely take some time out, self-care. Time for a nap is like, make sure you're drinking enough water, you're getting enough sleep. Okay, but this is also for me, these two cards are telling me, like meditate, withdraw, make sure, that's what's going to really help you get out of this Two of Swords energy. And between worlds, again, this is just further confirmation here that you've got one foot out the door already. There's a famous country singer who says, when a woman thinks about leaving, she's already gone. Again, gender here is fluid, so it's not just true for women, but and it can be anything. It doesn't necessarily have to be a relationship, although that's sort of the image I'm getting. But it can be a job, it can be negative past thinkings and behavior patterns. Maybe you want to be, as we move into Sagittarius, health and balance and being healthy and exercising is going to be really important for you guys as well. So just do keep that in mind. And you're between two worlds, you're making that decision. All right, so I'm going to pull some animal oracle cards for you guys and see what other messages Spirit has for the collective. November 20th, 2019. I couldn't remember the date. I'm like, what is the date? And I just looked down and saw the 20th. Thank you, Spirit, for that little guidance. Okay, what messages do you have for the collective? November 20th, 2019. Okay, Porcupine Spirit, this came out earlier. Time for beginner mind. Yeah, you're stepping into something new. You're leaving something. This is definitely a continuation of this week's readings. And then you have Lion Spirit. I love it because here you go. We had the lion come out here on the Strength card, which is Leo. All right, and then we also have the Sun card, which is Leo. 1 and 9 is 10. Be generous of spirit, but that's also making sure that you do complete this cycle. You have the strength to do it, but that comes from that inner strength, And strength isn't necessarily fighting and showing how strong you are and how much brawn you have, but it can also be, not reacting and just doing what's best for you and sort of ignoring everybody else who might be naysayers or, aren't supporting you on a journey to your highest good. Okay, because you're definitely starting out a new journey, and it might be scary, but you're between these two worlds, and that's very evident here with this Two of Winter card. But it's time to move on. Okay, if that's any confirmation, some of you might be looking for that confirmation, but it is time for you guys to move on. Okay, and do what's best for you and towards your highest good. All right, so I'm going to pull the Secret Language of Light Oracle as an additional message from Spirit for the collective. What additional messages do you have for the collective from Spirit? All right, and then we have the Soul Tree. This is really interesting because the Soul Tree is all about nature. And I love this also, the connection here of, the Eight of Summer and her walking through this forest, but she's definitely coming out of the woods. This is, and we have all of these tens, which are completions of a cycle, which are coming out for you guys. And, I do just really love that. I love that imagery that we're seeing here. So you're becoming more connected to nature. Next time you're near a tree, try asking it what it would like you to know and listen with an open heart for an inspired response. So Spirit's saying there's a lot of different ways that you can get yourself out of this indecision or this indecisive period. We've got meditation, imagine a new world, and rely on your inner strength, and then also being in touch with nature. The same life force that animates you also flows through trees. We are all in this together. Okay, so even though this journey, she might feel really alone, remember she's walking through the forest and she's not. She's surrounded, and that's also metaphor, for your angels, your ancestors, your loved ones who have passed, your spirit guides, and then also people in this world who are accompanying you and supporting you. Trees, like angels, see and feel without judgment, always emitting an eternal stream of love. Allow angelic tree energy to flow through you, sending roots deep into the ground, forming a solid foundation that enables you to reach a higher and deeper into the light and soul of you. From this vantage point, you can sculpt your ideas and dreams to be planted upon the earth for you to enjoy through your physical senses. So again, this is just, Spirit confirming you guys need to do what's best for you. You have the strength, you have the power, you just need to take that first step, and no matter how dark and scary those woods might seem, if you reframe it, it can be something that's extremely beautiful for you. So a final message for the collective, November 20th, 2019. A final message for the collective, November 20th, 2019. And here we have the Fire Prince. optimism and aggression. Wow. Okay. So I just want you guys to look here again how much fire we have. We have the sun. We have you answering a call, a higher calling to do what's best for you, to be optimistic, be grateful for all the blessings in your life, to use your inner strength and your guidance. We've got this Leo Lion card coming out. All right, lots and lots of fire energy here, you guys. Okay, so we have here optimism and aggression. The Fire Prince, he does come to your aid as an ally, telling you, you know, you can do whatever it is you want. You have the strength, but I'm your ally. I'm going to help you get through this, and I'll burn out all of the obstacles and all of the competition. Not necessarily competition, because I get that this is more of a personal journey for you, or you're moving in a new direction, and so really this is the strength and the power to move on. Okay, and fours are all about manifestations, manifestations and endurance. So you have the endurance to move on. Okay, and you may have to do this aggressively. Now, when I say that, it's not fighting or being physically aggressive, but you may have to just make that choice and then go for it. Don't let anyone or anything stop you from doing what you're meant to do or for your highest good. So I'm going to leave it there for you guys. I hope you enjoyed this reading. Please hit that thumbs up button, comment, subscribe, comment, and share if you haven't already. And I love you guys so much, and thank you for listening. And I hope you guys have a beautiful, beautiful day.